just had enough of your own life. Sometimes it's nice to watch someone else's. Hey out there fam, long time no proper video. Don't mind any like background sounds. I'm hailing with some roommates. Don't mind them. If you guys didn't know already, I spontaneously decided to head to Playlist Live and check it out for the first time. Meet up with a few friends, long-time friends that long overdue to actually meet them in reality. And meet new people. There's some new people in there, some people who I will keep with me for a really long time. However, so I had a bit of things happen in the beginning. This is our living room. There's a kitchen over here next to the dining table. Kitchen. Oh, my screen. I need like to clean it with a wipe or something. I'm all sweaty. It's so humid. I have to turn the air conditioning up. There's some stuff that's like locked. This is a garage. There's a pool table. Is there balls? Oh, the balls are in the hole. Okay, so we can play pool. Oh my god, yes. I suck at pool. But you know, like, maybe this trip to Orlando is the day I get good at pool.
No, I did not get good at pool. I did not play pool at all.
Okay, so we got extra bedrooms here. Here's a bathroom. So, you know, like me and CJ can take shits at the same time.
That one, however, did
and then,
happen.
Like, here's a bedroom. And then here's another bedroom. So if people wanted to stay with us, they could come hang out with us and party. I don't know if you're like allowed to bring more people in an Airbnb, but I guess it doesn't matter as long as you respect the place, right? So here's the master bedroom. There's closet space. I wish there was more hangers in here. There's a nice bed with a couch.
Yes, that was definitely a couch you saw there.
My shit on the floor. My clothes on the floor because there's not very many hangers. And then here's the master bathroom. And then, okay, this is the awesome part I'm stoked about. This is why we got this Airbnb. We're like, we need a pool because it's hot in Florida. And we want to have like privacy.
The kind of privacy we were going for, we didn't actually get at all. It turns out the person who had the Airbnb was actually just living right beside the place.
Ooh.
So no, skinny dipping did not happen.
It's gonna be sweet. Yeah, I'm so excited. I need to sleep though because I haven't slept in so long. My cold sore looks so gross. I broke out in a buttload of cold sores. I mentioned it a bajillion times in the vlog, but I had a flight cancellation and I learned some things about booking flights. I actually ended up flying out to Orlando 3 days after I moved. So the large, colossal amount of cold sores were literally just me and my newfound stress and things that I have to get used to when adulting independently. So I was taking it all in like champ. I booked my trip directly through a new airline called Sunwing. They get like the cheapest flights last minute, and that's what I had to do because of my flight cancellation and not having the insurance for cancellations to get a rebooked flight for the next one available. So that was the first time I actually did not buy insurance for that, and next time I will. I did with all the stress trying to fix my situation and dealing with Expedia's customer service that was not consistent. Literally, as soon as the flight was canceled, I tried to call them up and book a new one with them, and the person that I had spoke to had promised that once they send me to the booking unit in their call service that I would get on a flight of the same value or less. And as I get forwarded to that section, this person pretended that they didn't know what I was talking about, that I have to rebook a whole new flight all over again, void of the fact that the first person I spoke to had said otherwise. RSN CJ, you guys should subscribe to him. He'll also be in the video. His link will be in the description down below. He was the reason why I actually came on this trip. If it wasn't for the fact I was meeting up with some genuine quality people, I wouldn't have went personally. I personally never really had much of an interest to go to like VidCon or Playlist Live. I felt it was really important to go. He covered the Airbnb and my ticket because he really wanted to go with somebody that he could rely on, and I like to think I am quite a reliable person. I managed to make my way there and all was well. I was hella stoked, overtired. Okay, I think I turned up the air conditioning. I did something. I'm like, I asked CJ, I'm just like, it's hot in here. I don't know if I should turn the air conditioning up or down for it to be colder. So you just turn it up.
I was actually supposed to turn it down to make it more cold.
Because I'm from the cold. It was so cold in Toronto though, like. I took my first shower here. It was quite great because I felt really gross. In the process of eating my leftover Panda Express, like, I discovered the sponge that they have here is old.
On the very last day, I found a stash
There's a
full of new
Family
sponges.
Dollar Tree, 12 minutes walk away. Thanks to Google. Thank you for telling me that. So I'm gonna walk over there. My cold sore spread. My cold sore spread. Grammar. It's down here now. This is so gross, man. Am I really that stressed? I feel so unattractive right now.
So before we head out here, we gotta put on some sunscreen to protect ourselves from my bad Englishing. From sunlight, you know, like you don't want sun damage. It's a very good way of anti-aging without anti-aging products. I can say that much. So I'm just slapping that stuff all over me, on my toes, because my toes are gonna be sticking out. I just kind of snuck this get ready with me in here. I haven't really filmed one of these in a while. So this is what I use for primer. It's Nivea Men's Aftershave. It actually works really well, I find. My foundation stayed in place in the humidity. I only had one type of foundation that I felt like would work with the humidity. I've actually been using this same foundation for like a couple years, and as we speak now, the foundation is almost all gone. It's Revlon Colorstay. It's probably one of the best drugstore foundations you can use. It's very medium coverage that's buildable. So if you like the plastic look, or you've got some acne that you don't like too much and you want to cover, this is what you gotta get if you can't access a Sephora super fast or Ulta or wherever the F you like to buy your foundations. I'm just applying this with foundation applicator, just dabbing that stuff on. So this makeup style I like to call my no makeup look. It's very light and quote unquote natural looking. If you're wondering what's up with my teeth, I was doing some Crest white strips and I'm putting on some Catrice Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers. I actually gotta go buy some. You can find this in Ulta. This is not sponsored. That'd be cool if Ulta sponsored me. I like Ulta. If you also like Ulta, comment in the comment section down below. And so I'm putting some finishing spray on and some finishing powder. I actually waited a few minutes to let my foundation dry a bit before I stuck their stuff on. My finishing spray is Scandinavia, and this is a Sephora finishing powder that I really enjoy. I want to buy some more of this stuff. and I'm just sweeping on some blusher. I'll show you what blusher it is in a second. It's actually a blusher that I used in a previous video I filmed ages ago. I'm still using this blusher. This blusher is a trooper. It's going on my nose. I'm dabbing it around my nose so my nose can be cute and pink. And now I'm using this weird block of like bronzer, and I'm using a dark beige shade that's kind of medium. Doing the nose contour thing, the brow bone contour thing, the under the chin and under the blusher cut crease thing, kind of, not really. It's not a super sharp cut crease. Now I put on some highlight stick, and I'm just curling these lashes with my lash weaponry. And now I'm putting on some eyeshadows. These eyeshadows I actually got from Cherry Bomb Mom a while back. I really like them. I'm filling in my brows with this brown shade. This is how I fill in my bushy caterpillars and make them a little more sharp. 'Cause we all like some sharp caterpillars. You know, nobody's gonna mess with caterpillars that are sharp. So now I'm using this medium light beige shade, medium light beige. I don't know, I'm just making up names here, but I'm shoving it places around my eyes, as you can see, in the crease. I'm just blending that out as well, so it's nice and feathery on the edges and not super harsh, because we're going for a natural look. Natural, yeah, very natural. So I'm just sweeping that across with like a shiny shimmer, and then I'm using the white to kind of fan out the edges more. And now I'm coming in with this really nice pink shade of blusher, but I'm putting it in the middle of my eyelids and in the edge where my shadow ends below my eye. And I'm putting more on because I want more pink. And now I'm just sticking on some mascara because I'm in a hurry. I don't have time to put on my lashes and wait for the glue to dry. This mascara is actually kind of okay. I don't remember the brand of it though, I'm sorry. I found also that my lashes, putting on mascara in humidity is hell. They got clumpy and stuff, and I didn't really have a comb to fix that. But oh well. And I'm putting in a deeper shade of brown in where I put that other lighter shade of beigey brown.
I don't use selfie sticks very often. It's kind of awkward. Really bad cold sores. You just look like you made out with a cupcake. You know, everything's okay. Cupcakes are great. Not cold sores. I don't know. I'm questioning if these slides that I got are gonna give me blisters, but it's okay. I have another pair of shoes and I have socks, so I won't be wearing these the whole time, but I'm just gonna see how comfy they are. These are like the most expensive slides I ever got. They're like $65 Pumas. Pumas with platforms. Because I'm highly challenged. Yo, okay, so I straight up went to this store over here and I spent like $10 for a drink and a pack of smokes. Like, wow. But I came over here, 7-Eleven, and the prices are just normal. So I'm not going back there. But already, like, oof. Okay, I hate using selfie sticks. Oh my god. So, fuck. Okay, so already, like, walking, I've already had like so many people just staring at me. And then this guy like rolled his window down.
He even pulled his shades down and he just stared at me.
I'm like, what? So like went into the 2 gas stations and people were like looking at me like
they were gawking at me in my sweatpant ass.
But I don't know, like it's just kind of strange how different it is in contrast to when I'm in Canada. But you know, it is what it is.
I dress how I dress, so I get what I get, and that's what's that. That's what's up, I guess. Yep. I don't know. I like to look hot, I guess. Yep. Okay, next thing. My shoes are already giving me blisters. Definitely not wearing these shoes past house. They can't take walks without ripping my skin. Ow. It's actually really painful. I'm happy I didn't wear these out for playlist because at least my other shoes are actually fucking comfy. Yeah, $65 worth of paint. Ow. 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 Okay, see this? These shoes. They look really sick, right? But like, that is not sick. That is painful. Ow. Puma, why you disappoint? I definitely knew I should have went with the comments on the Amazon review of how good these shoes were, cause ow, my feet. So I got like a Four Loko. I remember somebody saying these are really good. It's like vodka, it's like lemonade, strawberry lemonade. And then I tried to, that almost tastes like a beer. What is it? It was a beer that gave me lots of energy and made me super drunk really fast. Oh my goodness. Malt beverage? This is a beer. This is a beer. Oh my god, no wonder. This is a good beer. Oh my god. What? I wasn't expecting that, honestly, but I got some in Marlboros. I don't know what a good American smoke is, but you know, like, cancer. Great influence. I'm just a person, okay? I'm not trying to be a good influence. I'm living my life. Yeah.
They're moving places, they're going places. Look at them.
They're social climbing.
Stop it. Stop social climbing. Stop it.
RSN in its natural habitat. On the first day, we ended up just hanging out at the Airbnb, having some drinks. In the vlog, when we're in the lift ride, that was actually day 2. I was in Orlando, and we ended up heading out to Playlist on day 2 and not day 1. And I wanted to kind of have it as a surprise going to Playlist, so I didn't research anything. I didn't even know that you're supposed to sign when you get a creator pass, you're supposed to sign up for a meet and greet. So by the time we got there, all of the people that I knew of that I wanted to check out their meet and greets were all filled up, and I had no clue who the other people were. Like, no offense to those other people, I just, like, I watch as much content as I can that I personally could have an interest in. So some people, like vloggers in the mix, I don't really personally watch. There's no hard feelings. I mean, I don't have hate. We're on our way to Playlist.
Right?
There's
right.
CJ.
Trying not to get shot.
Yeah. Apparently we're in a gang-laden area.
Gang, gang.
It's all good. We got our own team. So we got the God of Cringe sitting right here.
The God of Cringe! I'm right there! Inside my nipple?
Not really.
I'm just kidding, I don't have any nipple.
Well, that's good. So there's no loss, right? Okay. Except for you're gone now. We got this guy here with all the Playlist live love. We got some friendos up in here. Hey. I have discovered a creature of unknown origin. If you could tell me what this is, it'd really help me out because I have no clue. So, we just got out of the restroom. We had to take a nap. We had to take a nap. We got a crew.
Good stuff.
Oh. The backside.
I bet I could fit in the truck.
There's so many people in the way. I'm sorry, guys. You're just gonna look at backs of people. Lots of people are hungry for apples today. I like apples too. Green apples are my favorite. What's your favorite apple? Comment in the comment section down below. There's enough M&M there to go around.
Oh yeah.
They're glowing. I think they're on acid.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Holy shit, this is
All the M&Ms. Oh. 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 Jeez. My goodness me. E.
Skittles.
We have something out of place here. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful.
I can't wait to wear 5 baby clothes.
$3,000.
Wait, are we in and out? Yeah,
You want some lambskin Swarovski crystal M&M jacket? I know I would wear that.
M&M store.
You want to try eating M&Ms with some chopsticks, guys? Do you have the skills for that? I don't know if I do. So we got some matching M&M outfits. I got her some shoelaces. But I got matching socks too. But I'll show you guys the outfit tomorrow.
Here's your shoelaces.
Yay! We got some big ass flowers up in here. I don't know what those are.
That would get annoying for like that.
There's some mushrooms and some floating petals. It's probably psychedelic. There's a giant mushroom. The Frogus maximus is chilling near the door in its natural habitat.
Can you get that zoom?
Hey y'alls. So me and CJ, we didn't go to playlist on the last day. We kind of just went for the second day because it was not really something that made us feel comfy, I guess you could say. There's a lot of little girls, preteen girls. I mean, like, it was cool to meet up with, like, some of the people that we did, but it's definitely an interesting dynamic. So we're just kind of chilling in the Airbnb right now.
Yep, for sure. It's just weird. Playlist is odd.
I did a stream with him last night on his channel. If you guys want to check that out, I kind of hash out some opinions on some things that I wouldn't normally. So if you guys have an interest in some tea, you know, grab it while it's hot.
David and Jaclyn's relationship and kind of how absurd that is. But yeah, we're going to the Orlando Wilson Marriott right now on the last day playlist. We didn't really do playlists because it's weird. You know what I mean? A bunch of underage thoughts.
Vlogception.
It's true. Vlogception. 2 vlogs going on. All right, but yeah, we're gonna do that now. We're gonna do that, and
We're gonna meet up with Jaclyn and her boy.
There we go. Let's do that.
It's gonna be real good. I'm excited. I don't know if she actually knows me, so I'm just gonna not say who I am and see what happens. We'll see.
You watched it too before we started dating, so that's interesting.
But I've known her for years.
Yeah, we've known each other for a long time.
I gotta ask, what were your thoughts on that? I know that's a weird subject.
Oh no, go for it.
Well, actually, yeah. So we saw each other in like March or April or something like that, and I was so excited to see you because we were mutual friends and we were in very close proximity for years, and I came up to you and was so excited to tell you, like, I was rooting for you on the sidelines that entire time, and like it was hard to see you get hurt. And, like,
We're in the biggest mall in Florida. I'm gonna get me some nudes. So Adam, are you ready for the nudes?
I am ready for the nudes.
Reveal the nudes.
Well, I didn't get nudes.
You didn't?
I didn't get any nudes today.
Oh. Are you on a diet?
I'm not on a diet.
You just don't want nudes?
I do want nudes.
Louder for the people in the back. That's okay, guys. I got my nudes. Here we go. With the side of chopsticks. So we're in a place eating some foods that I've never really been to before. We got Adam in from here, and then we got a bunch of friendos chilling up in here. Yeah. And then we got the second round of friendos over there. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm really stoked.
We did like an Uber ride yesterday, and it was this older woman. She said we were in a bad neighborhood. Is that true?
I don't know because I'm not from here.
I mean, I don't think, like, she was acting like we might get shot or something.
I mean, it's probably how terrified she was.
Yeah, she was an older lady. So.
Yeah, it's probably her. And I wouldn't say
She was like she had some
I guess young adults in her car in the evening, so she doesn't work evenings anymore. And she's like, they were swearing and talking gang stuff. And
They're talking about guns. That's
yeah.
what she said. Gangs and gun
She felt
stuff.
scared.
And I don't think this neighborhood looks like a neighborhood that's.
Well, I was just gonna say that to me, it does not look.
It looks totally
like
fine. Yeah.
It's a bad area.
Yeah.
It looks like it's an okay area. Well, I would say like a mid.
Not quite middle class,
Yeah,
but like in the middle.
Yeah, like in the
Yeah.
mid.
Like everybody
middle
works
class.
hard.
Just
somewhere.
middle class,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, hardworking
Because
middle
the
class
places look
Americans.
nice, right?
They do.
That's what I was looking at.
Hula hoop professional.
Oh, of course.
All right, awesome. That's great. So, what brought you to Lacey? You know, what brought you to her? What brought you to her?
Well, I kind of listen to the Holy Spirit, like,
The Holy Spirit.
yeah.
And what did the Holy Spirit tell you about Mintyoreos?
I just felt to ask her like if she dreams a lot, because I felt that God was saying like He wants to speak to us through her dreams, but I also want to pray like if she has any nightmares. That
Do you think she needs God though? What about her makes you think she needs God? Just real quick question. You know.
you need God.
Do you?
I honestly just felt to ask her that question.
I think that's good though. That's good. I like what you're doing. I thought you knew her or something for a second. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy, right? No? What? Do what? What do you do? Whoa. Whoa. God.
Hey guys, so I haven't updated in a while. I'm in Ocala right now. I didn't expect to come out here. I'm like an hour out of Orlando. My friend, Alyssa, her car got a flat. At first I was just like, oh no, I'm not gonna meet up with her and I'm gonna have to chill in the airport all day because my flight isn't until like 10 a.m. But like there's a time change, so I'm not 100% sure if it's like earlier. Yeah, 7. It most likely will end up being. So we're gonna hang out and do some things. My friend, he had an interesting situation. His flight got canceled and he has a health ish. So I ended up having to like help him for a bit and while he went through his stressful situation trying to pay for another flight. But it all turned out in the end and he got on his flight at about 6-ish. So.
And I just said forget it and paid the shuttle van to come bring her to me.
Yeah, I had to take a shuttle van. It was my first time taking a shuttle van. Going to a place I've never been to before, but at least it was all good. It was on the list.
You weren't kidnapped.
Yeah, I wasn't kidnapped. But yeah, I'll check you guys later. So we have a golden monkey.
Oh.
And I don't know if he just poos like that or like what. Or I don't know if he even eats or maybe this is like a new diet regime like people should try. Or I don't know, maybe PETA might be upset, I'm not sure.
I'll tell you with the crystal ball.
Oh, that might be useful. So you have some fortune telling services?
Yes, I do.
Let me tell you.
You'll be very, very wealthy, very healthy, and very wise.
Well, it definitely ups how I feel right now because I don't feel very healthy and I feel kind of stupid. So I'm It's the late afternoon and we did some thrifting.
Heck yeah. Going to a thrift store.
It's actually a good day today. So
Yeah.
like I have a lack of pants and I've been finding coldness.
pants.
Odd coldness in Florida.
Odd. You brought it with you. What do you expect?
I'm Canadian, but I don't bring the cold with me. I didn't bring snow with me.
I'm 30 and I'm freezing.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'll keep my snow in my lane.
Your lane?
Yeah.
All right, I'll stay in my lane too. Okay. All right. I like your M&Ms.
Until I hug you.
Yeah. Oh, there's a hat. Oh no.
Oh, there we go. It's hard to light this way. It's hard to see with
Gotta
my
get the sunfire in
sunglasses
there.
on. Gotta have that light.
That light, them angles.
She's the light. She's the good lights up everything. That's the sun. That's where all the brightness is coming from. Contemplating on if I leave on my actual flight or if I leave.
Picture. Stay. We got decisions to make.
Yeah, definitely. So this was a clip of me blabbing trying to summarize my trip, but you know, it's just a loud as all hell kind of plane ride, so there's nothing here that you can hear, sadly. So another interesting thing happened on the way back. I actually ended up staying a few days later than I had planned. I had another flight cancellation. Oh, I came at the time with all the flight cancellations. There was one of my friends, they had their flight canceled as well, and CJ actually ran into a really stressful situation because his flight got canceled. We had a little bit of stress going on towards the tail end when me and CJ were parting off. I was supposed to meet up with a friend and she was gonna pick me up. That same time, she got a flat tire. So he booked a room for one extra night. Since I had a few days planned with her, we were going to explore things together. We were really long time internet friends. We even did like internet site modeling together. We met through a site modeling site called Alex Addicted. Some of you guys who come from some kind of community past on the internet in alternative scene might know what I'm talking about. But I had a lot of fun adventuring with her. Because of my flight delays, the shuttle service did not end up actually contacting me when I was supposed to actually go for my rebooked flight. So I ditched my flight because of my lack of transportation there, and I ended up rebooking another flight with Delta. Delta also had delays, however, they still communicated with the shuttle service properly. I'm not gonna fly Sunwing anymore, personally. And there was a bit of a wait before my flight took off. I ended up leaving 2 days later, so I spent a total of 10 days, which was a lot longer than I had intended, but, you know, like, I was embracing the moment. Me and Alyssa had more time to hang out, which was super cool. She's a really rad person. I'll link her socials in the description down below for you guys if you want to check her out. We had some good nerd talk and dweeb time. My layover ended up being in Detroit, and so I had, I think it was about an hour before my flight took off. So when I got to my terminal A, I had to speed walk like shit when I found out that the terminal B that I was gonna go to was all the way on the other side of the airport. So here's little old me just speed walking with my carry-on luggage, with my laptop and electronics in one hand, wheeling that, and then my backpack in the other, my purse. And so I made it just in time. They were boarding, and it was a really good thing too that when I got there they weren't lifting off. But I ended up going through this really, really cool tunnel, and I want to try and get another transfer flight from Detroit because I would really love to shoot in the tunnels. They had these really epic lights going on. I thought it would make a really killer video for hooping. From sitting on the plane for a good like hour and a half before we actually lifted off, I made good friends with somebody who works with Delta Airlines. My conclusion with playlists, personally, I probably won't go again unless I am a featured creator because you have options to panels and a lot more things that can interest one as a creator from my perception. A lot of the scene was mainly young people, underage people, I noticed. So as somebody that creates like subpar adult type of content with my language and choice of subject matter, I felt a little out of place. Also for the fact that I've kind of been dead on YouTube for a long time. Yay to coming back to post consistency. Definitely posting more, and I know I'm well aware of this sub count drop whilst I'm coming back to consistent uploads. So if you guys could share my content to some new people that you think would have an appreciation in it, definitely do that. It does help me out, as well as supporting me on Patreon, which is in the description down below. I recently have established my website to a live status. So if you want to check out Mintyoreos.com, it's also in the description down below. I hope you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Stay awesome as all hells everybody should be, and I will see you in my next video.